All right, let me just say what comes to my mind and see where it takes me. Because right now I feel like punching the world. So let me explain how Great Nate starts. Let me break it down to you so there's no mistakes. Because like it's kind of weird what you guys are doing. Yo, you know how as a fat man, as a professional fat ass, it's not no matter how much weight I lose, I'm always gonna be a professional fat ass because y'all really don't know how to fucking eat. I got a question for y'all, like trifling motherfuckers that just want to post anything for anything. Who the fuck is out here starving to the point where, like, yo, do you feel like you're a third world country? You're in a third world country, a part of World Vision where you have nothing to drink or eat, and then the only thing they give you is a Popeyes biscuit, and you have to take that shit without water? Okay, let me back up. Let me explain this so you guys don't miss it. Who the fuck? Even on my last resort, I'm not getting a Popeyes biscuit when I'm dying. Now, when I do get a Popeyes biscuit, because it's delicious, I do not fucking. Who the fuck eats Popeyes biscuit by itself? Who's out here being like biscuits are delicious? Is biscuit you gonna butter your biscuit? I know it's 2024 and y'all forget about all the regular shit, right? But just because you don't know how to do something doesn't mean you get to make a meme out of it. Like, can we back up here for a second? Yo, how do you let's start over. How do you how go and eat biscuits and not have no sauce or something? You're supposed to cut that shit open, layer it. You know, anytime I go to Popeyes, I get hot sauce. If I'm desperate, I'll just throw the hot sauce on top of the biscuit. I'll put the hot sauce in my mouth and then put the biscuit in my pause. Anyways, well, biscuit if you turn it sideways looks like, or it could be a really thick cheese roll. So halfway pause. I don't know. I just. Anyways, back to the biscuit. I'm not grown enough to be on the internet. I'm just saying. So back to the biscuit. Who's really out here getting a meal? First off, who's out here going to Popeyes and getting a single biscuit? What scenario are you in that you only have a single biscuit and no hot sauce or ketchup? Why is this even a situation? All right, checkmate. Now, when you get a meal, why are you eating your biscuit by itself? Why are you saving the biscuit for the last thing if you know it needs nutrients? By nutrient sauce, checkmate. 3, why aren't you getting the spicy sauce on the side or the ghost pepper sauce or the Parmesan? The Popeyes has a whole bunch of sauces right now, but normally they'll always have the spicy sauce that they put on Delta Minis and the spicy chicken sandwich, and you get that shit. You cut or you don't have to cut it. Popeyes biscuit, because they're so dry, you can literally break them apart. One on one side, the other hand on the other, like this. But then this, my hand's holding the phone. So like, it's like this was one side of the biscuit, the other side of the biscuit, you hold it in the middle, so these points come to the middle. So like the middle of this touches the middle of that. I'm not grown enough to be on the internet. And then basically that combines the unity sign where you could break that shit apart and nothing falls or flakes away. You know how versatile a fucking Popeyes biscuit is? They throw a fucking crispy chicken tender that is most of the time dry as hell. So that pierces that fucking biscuit. And that biscuit doesn't crack. It's moist enough, just moist enough to hold itself together. But it's dry enough for you to realize that you gotta add something to it. So who's really out here eating Popeyes biscuit without no sauce? Like, if you put fries in biscuit, you're fucking disgusting. I'm gonna say this because if people are like, "Oh, let's go try this out," they have black and ranch sauce. They have fucking ranch sauce. They have some other sauce, hot sauce, sweet chili Thai. What is that? They have a bunch of sauces, but the point is, the sauces don't even matter. If you get like macaroni, you're disgusting if you put that shit on there. You fell for that trap, right? You thought it was like, yo, how's it gonna taste? Okay, listen. Mushy and slimy cheese flavor that's not even cheese going on top of a dry ass biscuit, you're definitely gonna need an IV. Okay, don't do that. That's not gonna work out. What you need to do is pop that shit open, throw some sauce on it, eat it half. You have One biscuit turns into 4 bites. Or if you eat like a rabbit, 16. I don't know what the fuck you're doing in your life. I'm just saying, crack that shit open, split it in half. You put the sauce on both of them. You can even put 2 different sauces. So, or you could do a half and half. You could treat it like a pizza. All right, you got like fucking mayo on one side, ketchup on the other side, soy sauce, and your girl's vagina on the other side. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing in your personal life. Whatever you like eating, do it. I'm just saying, if you're complaining about Popeye's biscuit, you, my friend, have never fucking lived life. Because if that's the scenario that you're getting stuck in, I feel sorry for you when you get older. Because these are the life decisions you're making. You're deciding to eat Popeye's biscuit by itself. By itself. Without no backup. Just to prove a point. Without exploring the possibility. Sorry. I had a Popeye's biscuit before. My mouth's getting dry as hell. Holy shit. One sec. It's like, I do not support Blue Jays. Fuck that shit. Toronto teams suck. I don't give a fuck about Kawhi. Kawhi did good, okay? All that, everyone on that team did good. But shit, after Carter left, I stopped giving a fuck about basketball. That was it. One sec. I need liquids. So the point is, you might be hit by an effect after, because when it gets to your stomach, if you don't have enough acid, it will suck the life out of you. So your meal has to be balanced. So might I suggest you stopping off for some broccoli and carrots at a Chinese store, so you can get the MSG, so your liquids keep flowing, because you know that shit. It just anyway. So the point is, you could do so much with that biscuit, except eat it dry. And y'all are out here complaining, I can't breathe. You go die and go explain to God why you died because of a biscuit. I was gonna make a Limp Bizkit joke, but I'm like, RIP, let him rest. I haven't heard nothing from them for a while. Maybe they did something. I gotta look it up. Anyway, so the point is, that biscuit might leave you limp. It might cause artery issues, because they do put a good amount of butter on it. For some reason, it's just enough for you to break it in half. So if I see or hear anyone else doing this shit, well, not with biscuits, but anything else, I will roast y'all. Because if it comes down to a biscuit bringing you to a near-death experience, your kids are gonna be allergic to peanut butter, dirt, grass, pollen, grass, dirt, air, everything. Whew. Y'all can do better. I'm just saying. As a fat guy, this pisses me off, because I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, because like, y'all spend money on this shit just to have a near-death experience. Like, that's... Listen to the professional fat ass. Look, I still got titties. You can trust me. It's just, you can simply not get the biscuit if you're struggling. Mans have choices. If you have 99 cents, it's just expensive. Never mind. Go get the biscuit. If you live or die, it's in God's hands. I can't tell you shit. I don't know how much money you got. If that's your last resort, where you're just like, you need some warmth and you need to stay inside, and you gotta go take a risk with a biscuit, and they gotta test you, and you gotta eat that biscuit slowly, but you can't afford the water, and you're sitting there and trying to stretch this biscuit out through this blizzard, and it's taking you like 2 hours to eat this biscuit, and you know that you gotta call 911, but you're just willing to risk it. You're just like, I'm gonna go to the washroom, and you're just flipping the coin on life. Just the choices are: ask for water, look like a bum because you don't have nothing, go to the washroom and drink the water and you're drinking bum water, or call 911 and you look like a bum. I'm not gonna judge you. I don't know your story. If that is your story, I understand. For the rest of y'all, stop risking your life over a fucking biscuit. I don't understand this. What the fuck are y'all doing? I'm out of this. Anyways, I'm gonna go have something that has hydration. Never mind. I ain't got a woman. Fuck, sad times, man. Sad times. Anyways, I gotta go now. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep. Touch my titties.